This podcast is brought to you by the following sponsors. Your San Diego County Toyota dealers. We've got what it takes. Fix Auto. Corky's Pest Control. And Lolita's Family of Restaurants.
Welcome to another edition of Laxcast. I am Christian Pedersen. This is SFC head coach Tom DeMeo. We have once again changed locations because we are now in our debriefing room. We're doing our postseason wrap-up of the girls' brackets. Just a quick rundown. Open Division, Torrey Pines is once again champions. Division 1, the San Marcos Knights won a close one over Bishops, and then Division 2, Pack Ridge beat Mission Bay. Coach, the D2 game and D1 game both won goal affairs. I'd say that lives up to the hype?
Yeah, and I think you're going to find that there wasn't a clear favorite, I think, in the Final Four for both those divisions. So the fact that they were both close games certainly doesn't surprise anyone. And congratulations to those teams. That's great.
For Pacific Ridge, just want to highlight two players. Vivian Yoon, their absolute offensive standout. She scored 5 times in that finals game, including with 47 seconds left to seal the deal. And shout out to their goalie, Miranda Phillips, her second title with the Firebirds. They're kind of, I would say, they are now on the map. You win a pair of titles. You're not just, oh, we had one really good class. We're now we're there. For San Marcos, another school that has now won its second lacrosse title in a short span of years. Torrey Pines, of course they won because nothing can stop Torrey Pines. They finished a perfect season. How big is that in terms of putting Southern California on the map?
Well, I think, and we said it all year, they're on a different page than a lot of the other teams. I think Poway was a formidable opponent, but we knew going into it that was going to be a big challenge for Poway. But it puts Southern California on the map because you have a lot of talented girls that are going to play Division I lacrosse, and it's certainly these schools are going to be paying attention to that program when you have that type of dominance in San Diego.
Final question, I'll ask you about the girls' season with the Final Four playing out, like you said, with no real clear favorite, and then a couple of teams coming through to have really evenly matched games. What does that say to you about what we've been talking about all season long, which is the quality of play overall in San Diego, needing to take a step or two forward to be really on a legitimate level? Does a pair of really well-balanced finals games sort of give you some hope that ending the 2017 season, looking forward to the 2018 season, that San Diego's girls high school lacrosse has taken that baby step forward?
I think it's a step forward. I still think there's a long way to go, and I think there's a lot that needs to be done on the girls' side to improve these mid-level type schools. You can see the power. There's a lot of talent at the top, but having close games and having the girls have a great experience in those games and having the families involved and getting to play a playoff run, I think that takes huge strides to those programs improving, and usually other programs keep up after that.
Well, we will have to see. We will join you next season for more Laxcasts. For the entirety of the off season, you can follow us on Twitter at SD Prep Insider. You can follow at Coach DeMeo. Coach, I'm assuming you've got all sorts of club stuff for yourself to keep busy over the summer?
Certainly. I'll be everywhere. I'll be all over the country. So
all over the country, indeed. I'll be here in San Diego. And as always, it's been a pleasure, fans. Thank you very much for a great season.